Okay, Kate. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna try and develop a calm, safe place.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be reading from my worksheet only because in order to keep fidelity to the model, they actually give you the worksheets in training.
Okay.
And until practitioners actually become really skilled at it, the training says that you actually should use the worksheet the whole time. So that's
Great.
what I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay, so the first thing I would like you to do is come up with an image. So think of a place that you've been or that you can imagine being very calm and safe. It could be a beach, it could be a mountain stream, it could be anywhere that makes you feel calm and safe.
Okay.
So what image represents your place?
The ocean.
Can you describe what you see?
The most enjoyable thing for me is really to be out at Honolulu early in the morning with my friends surfing. That's like my ideal place. I could do it every day.
Okay, so as you think about the beach, you think about Honolulu, you think about your calm and safe place. What emotions are you experiencing right now when you think about it?
Happiness, joy, the coolness of the water. It's very refreshing and invigorating. Being out in the elements is something that I really enjoy.
So what we're gonna do right now is like a body scan. So I want you to think about the feelings from your head down to your toes and see if you feel any sensations in your body.
I have I have some tension behind my eyes. I have a kind of a knot in my na'au, in my gut, and that's it. Other than that, I feel good.
Okay, so think about the beach and the feeling that you get when you're at the beach, and then now notice what feelings you have in your body.
So when I just focus on that and really the feeling that I have when I'm sitting in the water, and it's calm, and I'm able to slow down my breathing, and I have to just focus on the current and the horizon, so I'm not thinking about anything else. So it's I can feel my heart rate slow down. I can feel my breathing sort of regulate, and I can just kind of slow down my thoughts and my breathing and my heart rate, and I'm not gasping for air.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the feeling you want to go with when you think about your safe place. Okay, so bring up that image again. Concentrate on where you feel that those pleasant sensations, the relaxing feeling, and focus on those feelings in your body that feel good, and allow yourself to enjoy them. Okay, so I actually forgot to ask you, do you want to do eye movement or do you want to do tapping?
I would do eye movement. I've never done eye movement before.
Okay.
Or tapping, so I'm kind of interested to see how the impact of the eye movement.
Okay, so I'm going to practice just moving your eyes, and you let me know if it feels comfortable for you in the distance and stuff before we actually try and install your safe place.
Okay.
So follow my fingers. Is this a good distance? Okay, it's not feeling weird?
No.
Okay. So, we're gonna go back to your safe place, concentrate on those feelings, and then we're gonna do a short set of eye movements, and it's gonna be short and slow. And the reason why we're gonna do it slow is when you wanna install a positive feeling, you go slow. When you're getting rid of negative feelings, you go fast. Okay. You got your place in your head?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I move. Take a breath. Do you notice anything right now?
I can feel that the need to like catch my breath is shifted. When I first sat down, I felt like I had to catch my breath, and now I'm feeling a little more calm and a little more grounded.
Okay, so we're gonna go at calm, grounded, and think about your safe place. I'm gonna do another set. Take a breath. Are you noticing anything?
I have less tension in my now.
Okay.
So it's less it's not as tight.
Okay. Okay, then so according to the training, as long as it's positive, we're gonna do just one more set and then we'll move on.
Okay.
Okay. So focus on the feeling, that positive feeling. Okay. Big breath. How are you feeling?
Well, I'm feeling like I could just sit. So I'm feeling less anxious. Sometimes I feel like there's just so much to do that I have to just be busy all the time, so moving around all the time. So I feel a little more content to just sit and focus on what we're doing instead of like where I have to be in a half an hour, what I forgot to do earlier, so more calm, grounded.
Okay, that's a good feeling. Okay, so what we're going to do next is cue word. So is there a word or phrase that represents your safe place?
Cold.
Okay.
The water's really cold.
Okay, so think of that word cold and notice the positive feelings and sensations you have when you think of that word. You got it? You feel it? Okay, so concentrate on those sensations and the word cold. And we're going to do one more set.
Okay.
Okay. So cold and good feeling. Okay. Deep breath. How do you feel?
I mean, I'm not having any negative feelings. I think I just continue to become more relaxed or calm. Less anxious.
Okay. So what we're gonna do it one more time and just think of the word cold. And the reason why we're doing it one more time is just to connect the word cold with the feeling of you being relaxed. Okay.
feel good. I feel better now than when I walked in.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now in order to practice self-cueing, because you're not always going to be with me to practice this.
Right.
So, what I want you to do is I would like you to say your word cold.
Cold.
And notice how you feel when you say it.
It feels good because I associate it with something positive.
Yeah. Okay. So earlier we went over the subjective unit of distress.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So 1 would be not distressed at all, really calm. 10 is extremely high. So what I want you to do is think about a minor disturbance that would probably be around a 1 or a 2,
Mm-hmm.
and picture that annoyance.
Okay.
Okay, can you describe your annoyance?
Describe the event.
Yeah, describe the event that got you annoyed. A minor one.
Having to go home to get the key for the office.
Okay.
Finding that it's not there. Then having to drive to Bayfront to get it. And I'm already 45 minutes late.
Okay. So when you think about that event,
Uh-huh.
do you notice anything happening in your body about
Yeah.
how you feel?
That knot. I like the knot.
The knot came back?
Yeah. Racing. Already being late.
Okay.
Having other people's agenda impact upon where I have to be and what I have to do.
Okay. So now, what I want you to do is say your word cold to yourself.
Okay. So cold.
And picture your place.
Mm-hmm.
Say your word.
Cold.
Notice how you feel.
Mm.
Did it get better?
Mm-hmm.
Do you need to picture it again?
Yeah, I mean, I could.
Because we want to get you back to where you're feeling calm and content and that you can just sit. How are you feeling?
Good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That was safe place installation.
I felt I could do that.
You can do that.
Yeah.
So anytime something gets really, a little bit too much and you're realizing that your nails getting tight, that's your body's way of telling you you're frustrated or you're irritated or something's going on. When you notice that, say your words to yourself and think about your place. And after you practice it so many times, it'll come right away. The main thing is to remember to say your word whenever you get irritated or have the annoyance.
Okay.
You got it?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.